Well, hello there, everybody. This is Mother Teresa coming to you live from Caldwell Manor, and it is time for grandstanding. It is Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, straight up on the dot, and I'm here to grandstand with you. And you may have noticed that I'm not in the office on today. I am actually outside in my happy place. And I'm in my happy place because this week is fall break. And so I am actually doing a staycation at home for a couple of days, and then I'm going to go and visit my mom. But I am at home, and guess what? I am enjoying my surroundings. So, listen, everybody, on tonight, we have a topic that I hope that everyone will enjoy on tonight. And it's actually a topic that on today, when I was going to pick up my granddaughter, I actually heard Joel Osteen talking today about life is a journey or life as a journey. And so I just wanted to share with you all just a little bit about that. But I want to see if I can get some more people to join in with me right now. I know that I am live. I'm showing that I'm live, but hopefully everybody else is able to see that I am actually on. So guess what I need you to do? If you have joined in, and I do see that I have some people that are joined in, I want you to call somebody and let them know that, hey, Mother Teresa is on. It's time for grandstanding. Listen, when you hear this music, you know what time it is. It's time to grandstand. So, as we are grandstanding, we want to make sure that you are inviting other people to come and join in with you. You want to hear this conversation, but I also want to make sure that you are sharing this conversation with someone else. So, listen, go and tell somebody that it's time for grandstanding, and let's get them on. Let's see what's everybody is talking about tonight. I'm outside for those of you all that have just joined in with me. I'm outside in my happy place. I'm trying to make sure that I have the setup so I can see as people are coming on because I want to make sure that I'm able to respond to you if you are talking to me. So, listen, everybody. Again, I just wanted to share with you all a little bit of what I heard today. And it goes right along with what I often talk about. And when I talk about our life journey, basically what Joel Osteen was talking about today, he talked about this life journey that we're all on. And he broke it down so beautifully. And I was thinking, you know what? That just goes right in line with some of the things that I've been sharing with you all. You know, sometimes we get so busy with trying to accomplish certain things and do certain things. And especially as we are younger, you know, when we are in the time that we are trying to build, I would say, wealth, and we're trying to make sure that we are being good providers for our family. And one of the things that we often miss out on is we actually miss out on actually living. We actually miss out on some of the activities that our kids are involved in because we're so busy trying to make sure that we are being good providers. Heather, hello there, Net. Uh, Net, I'm in my happy place. You could be here with me. You still got enough time to drive over and sit outside on the porch with me, daughter. Listen, I'm talking about just, you know, as we are younger and how we are typically in our younger years when we have young children. You know, we are trying to build our families and build our nest egg up, so to speak. And so, and a lot of times, what happens is that we wind up working a little bit more than what we probably typically would want to work. And the beautiful thing about that, or this, I'm not going to say the beautiful thing, but one of the things that I did notice is that the conversation that Joel Osteen was talking about, he said it's a lot of times that when hello there, Sylvia, a lot of times it takes us getting into our elderly years or our older years before we realize how much we have actually missed as we are traveling on this thing, this journey called life. And we are so busy trying to build wealth, and we're so busy trying to get established and trying to make sure that, our children have and our families have everything that we typically would think that they need. But most of the time, what they actually need is us. I can recall the early years of our marriage, and when my girls were much younger, that I spent a lot of time in school. I was trying to, get those degrees and trying to, get myself established so I can make more money. And hello there, Mama. And so I was in school a lot, and so their early years was I missed a lot of things. I missed being able to do lots of different things with them. Thank God, my husband was there, but he will tell you also that there were, because of his job, that he missed a lot of things. And so, and I think that's probably just typical of just people, younger couples, as they are trying to, raise their children, is that we miss things. And we miss those things because we are striving to build, again, our assets, or build wealth. And we're just trying to really provide a living for our children and for our families. But on this journey that we call life, one of the things that I would say, especially as I'm getting older and I am near retirement age, I thank God that, hello there, Shekinah. I thank God that my time spent in the public, working and doing all those things, those years, or that time is coming uh, fastly approaching, where it's retirement time. And I'm so looking forward to that. Not not to say that I'm looking forward to, just being home and not working and doing anything and doing things, but I am definitely looking forward to a slower pace. I'm also looking forward to opportunities where I can do other things that have piqued my interest in the last couple of years. And stay tuned with me, because in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you all something else that has kind of piqued my interest. And so, and so just hang out with me. We're going to talk about that. But one of the things that I would say is that, for our children, and I think if we could have a conversation with them now and say, Ned and Candace, and speaking to me about my children, Ned and Candace, what were the things that, as you were growing up, that we missed, that you wish that we would have been there. And they could probably list off a slew of things that they missed, or that we missed as parents. But one of the things I will say is that it wasn't done because the desire wasn't there to be with them or to be at those events with them. And my girls didn't do a whole lot of different things, but the things that they did do, I did miss some, but a lot of them I was there. We were there. But it was not done out of ill will or anything like that. It was actually done, again, like I said, just trying to make a living. But one of the things I will share with you all is that when you think about it, and we had this conversation at work, is that when we retire, or when, God forbid, if something happens to us, our positions will be filled just like that, you know, and the work will go on, and the all of the work that you've put into building your programs and everything like that, it's going to go on. Your office chair will be put into storage or at the warehouse, and somebody else will come in and enjoy, all of the fruits of your labor. And that's okay, because that's what the life cycle is all about, you all. It's not that I am, it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it in a negative way, but this is what I am saying, is that a lot of times we go to work, and we go to work a lot of times when we're ill. We go to work when there are other things that, a mental health day may be necessary. But we get up and we go to work, and we don't miss a lot of time at work. You know, me with my medical issues, I've missed more time. Hello there, honey. I've missed more time in the last couple of years just because of the medical situations. But typically, people get up and they go to work. You know, they go to work and they build all of this, sick time and all of these extra days. They don't take off. They don't take off to, to just relax. They don't take off to go take a vacation. They go to work. And when they're going to work, hello there, my sister Cynthia. And she said hello to all the grandstanders. But just talking about this life journey, we do things, and then it's like when we are older, we start reflecting and saying, hey, I wish I would have done that, or I wish I would have done this thing. And so, but for those that are still working and still able to enjoy, you have your family, your children, and everything, take off some time and go and do something with your kids. Take a vacation. If you have a job that gives you vacation days, and even if you don't, I would say take some time off to spend with the people that you love. Our time is definitely short. And, because you think about a lifetime, a lifespan, 80, 90 years, that's a short amount of time. It may seem like it's a long time, but when you're in the grand scheme of things, that's a short amount of time. So take time off, be with your family, and not only be with your family, but enjoy it. Don't go on vacation and you only thing you're thinking about is all the work that you left behind or all the things that you're going to have to get caught up on. No, take time off and enjoy your family, okay? And not only that, but include your family on some of the activities that you are planning. If you're going on a vacation and you have children, make sure that you are planning some things that your young children or your teenage children will enjoy. Don't just look at everything and plan everything out for the adults. Even going to Las Vegas, and we went there several years ago, me and Boris and my mom and Jim and Carolyn. Y'all, we drove to Las Vegas and it was a good time. But even in Las Vegas, there are activities and things for children. Las Vegas is becoming one of the places that, hello there, Sister Sherry. Las Vegas is coming one of those places where it's more family friendly. It's not all about the adult entertainment. So take your children, take your children with you, and when you're going on these vacations, and encourage them to give some input on the activities and the places that you are going. When we were traveling with our young children, we would always try to make sure that we were going to different children's museums and also different things. Of course, we've taken the civil rights tour in almost every city and state that we've been to, that we've traveled to. But we wanted to make sure not only was it fun things, but it's also educational things. But we also would make sure that we would put in those things where our children would enjoy them. So therefore, we did a lot of children's museums. You all, we've seen children's museums in so many different states, and I have to say one of the best ones actually that we've ever been to is the one that's right here in Houston. Houston has a beautiful children's museum. So if you haven't been able to go there, please go there. And not only things for your children, take some time where you, and if you're married, take some time where you and your spouse can just go on a vacation. I remember in our early years, and for those that are just joining in, yes, I am outside on the porch. I am actually in what I call my happy place. I'm not in the office on tonight. So we're on fall break, so I'm doing something different. I've been working outside today, and so I decided, you know what? Let me just do my broadcast from outside on today. But going back to what I was saying, my husband and I, we would often take, our anniversary is in April, and we would often take our anniversary trip, and we would go to different places. We would go to Florida. We would go just all kinds of places, wherever we desired to go. we would go, and we, of course, love road tripping. So we would get in our car or truck or whatever we were driving at the time, and we would go on vacation. The girls, sometimes we would take them with us, but for the most part, it was just Boris and I. And those were some of the best trips. And as we are gotten older and our children are now adults, of course, we've been able to start back doing our road trips where it's just Boris and I. And we have a good time, you all. And I would advise you all, make some time for just you and your spouse. Even if it's just an overnight, it may be just an overnight trip, but do something. And it may be a staycation where you're actually having to stay in the town or the city that you live in. Do that. Do that. And so just enjoy life. That's what I'm saying, you all. It's just enjoy life. And the other thing that I would advise you all to do is put back some of your coins. We spend money on what we want to spend our money on, and save some of that money to to do special things. So when it's time to do those special things, you have the funds to do it. And again, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It doesn't have to be anything that's going to cost a huge amount of dollars. It just needs to be something that you all enjoy doing. I posted earlier today something that I discovered. Actually, we had our convocation for work at the Baytown Nature Center. And at the Baytown Nature Center, first of all, I remembered that it was here, but I had forgotten. Boris and Will had actually went to an event there when we first moved here at Baytown, but we did our convocation there this year. And I had an opportunity to go back there and just spend some time there, by myself. And it is absolutely beautiful. And for the people that live in Baytown or in the surrounding area, you all really need to check it out. It's just, if you saw my reel today, you were actually able to see a little bit of it. And so, but it's just really nice, quiet. There were not a lot of people out there today, uh, the day that I went, and it was just nice and serene. I could just imagine myself being able to just go there and just spend the day there, just relaxing. And if you love the water as much as I do and my family, that was just the icing on the cake. So find those spots, find those places. For those of you all that are listening that live in other cities, you all have some hidden gems in your community as well. So find those hidden gems and just check them out. Even if there is a little bit of a fee to go there or to utilize the facility, pay that money. Again, remember I said, start saving your coins. We buy some things. Let me just tell you, I'm going to speak for myself. I spend money on things that I know that I could very easily use it for something else. But I guess I'm at a place in my life where I have the luxury to do that. And so if you have some money, set it aside, and set it aside for your special occasion. Set it aside for even just a dinner out with your spouse, or a dinner out with your children, or maybe one of your grandchildren, or a friend. So like I said, just set it aside. We're talking about this journey of life. And on this journey of life, there are going to be so many hiccups along the way. But if we can prepare for some of those hiccups along the way and those detours along the way, it won't be such a surprise when it happens. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to share with you all is that start thinking back about some of the things that you have experienced. And I'd say that because early this morning, my daughter Candace started sending pictures and videos. Some of the videos I don't think I had ever seen. And it was just a joy being able to look at some of those videos and look at some of the pictures. And it just brought back so many memories of, of that time period. And they were of the children, of course. We talk a lot about our kids. I say that's why God gave us children and grandchildren, so we can have something to talk about. But it was of the children. And so just imagine, and I shared with her, I said, Candace, why don't you take some of those pictures and put them together for family night. And then we can definitely have an opportunity to take a look at them. Y'all, I'm trying to scroll and see. I thought something popped up. I wanted to make sure I acknowledged it. But take some of those pictures. And of course, you all know, if you're good with electronics, you all can figure out a way where you can put together like a video and then broadcast it to your television. And when you having a family night, then you can show that. Speaking of family night, let me just tell you, we have not had a chance to do our painting again. And one of the things that we did it probably was last year, but we did a painting. Hold on, you all. I'm trying to do something, and just bear with me, you all. You all know I'm still learning how to do all of this work and work all this technology stuff. But we did a paint night. And on that paint night, you all, let me just tell you, first of all, it was fun. It was lots of fun. It was a bit kind of whatever. I'm fighting with the bugs, you all. I'm outside. Uh, it was a bit much trying to get everything set up, but I ordered everything from Amazon, and you can buy everything from Amazon, even a house. Um, I ordered everything from Amazon, and we set it up. And even Bean, the youngest, uh, other than the sugars, even Bean was able to participate. And so we had so much fun, you all, just doing the painting. And it wasn't a costly thing. It wasn't something that is going to break the bank. It's just getting the all of the utensils and making sure that you've got space to kind of spread out, and then you're painting together a picture, a pre-selected picture that you have. And we did not do the one that had already had the outline and everything. We actually watched the video, and as we were watching the video, we were just going along with the video to create our pictures. All that to say is that that is a great event or activity that you can do for family night. And as you are, enjoying your family, work in some of those activities and those events that you can do. And I know some of these things that I'm talking about, some of you all may say, well, we do that. Well, we do these things. Well, if you're doing those things, then great. That means that you're spending some quality time with your family. And not only on the family nights, but then there are so many other things that you can be doing. But I started talking about the pictures, and it brought me back to a when I was at home with my mom several years ago, and we were going through some of her pictures, and of course she has suitcases and suitcases full of pictures. But it was such a good time, and it brought back such good memories of being able to just go through those pictures. Now you may say, you know, just looking at pictures, what fun is that? It's not so much about, how much fun it is, but it's the enjoy. For me, it's the enjoyment of being together and doing something that pulls us together as a family. So those little simple things, you all, again, simplicity is the key. Simplicity is definitely the key. We don't have to do all of these things that, again, like I said, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money, but what you're looking for is being able to spend quality time with each other. And that is the goal. And as I am wrapping up, this 30 minutes goes by so fastly, so fast. As I'm wrapping up and I'm talking about, this journey called life, we don't want to get to the end of, and I don't want to say the end of our life, but we don't want to get to a place where we have so many regrets. And that's why I say live your life, you all. Live life like it's tomorrow's not promised, and which it really isn't. But live your life and enjoy the things that you're doing. You know, it's a miserable thing to have to um, have to do certain things that you really don't enjoy doing. Think about what that does to you as an individual. You know, everything that you're doing, you know, you hate your job, you hate your family, you hate, you know, your coworkers, you hate everything. You hate your house, you hate your neighborhood, you hate everything about your life. You know, that's a miserable person. And that's not who God intended for us to be. You know, He wants us to have a life and have a life, an abundant life. And so, and as you all are living this journey or this life journey, have some fun. You know, have some fun. Laugh a little bit. No, not a little bit. Laugh a lot. Because sometimes it's the laughter that keeps us from crying. Um, and sometimes we need that laugh. We need the crying too. Sometimes I say it's good to cleanse the soul, it's good to cleanse the spirit. And a lot of times, you all, when we're crying, it's not because we are sad, it's not because we are upset, it's not because we're angry or whatever. Sometimes we are crying because we have joy or we have peace. And, you know, and sometimes when I'm thinking about, you know, just some things that have happened in my life, sometimes the tears will flow, but it's not sad tears, you all. It's not about sadness. It's not about anything that is wrong. It's that I am reflecting, and I'm reflecting on the good things. I'm reflecting on the positive things. And sometimes those positive things can give you so much joy. And as I often state, you all, that life is about living. Life is about just enjoying yourself, enjoying the people that God has put in your circle. And so enjoy it. So enjoy it. And you know, for those of you all who joined me on tonight, I hope you all have enjoyed just a little bit of what I had to say. It wasn't anything profound. And I always say nothing that I say I don't think is definitely profound. But sometimes it just gives you another way of thinking. It also can jog your memory about certain things that hopefully will cause you to think about life a little bit differently. When I say I'm grandstanding, again, I'm just grandstanding and talking about what I'm talking about. And so I hope you all have enjoyed grandstanding on tonight. I hope you all have enjoyed being in my happy place and looking out over. I love my pool, you all, and that's one of the things. It was a huge investment, but it was something. As I am on this journey called life, you know, there are some things that you just want to enjoy. And that's one of the things that, I was able to I have to say, convince my husband to go along with me with this investment. But it's been a great investment because I cannot tell you the number of times that my family has been here, and my family has enjoyed it. It's pulled us all together. It's given us an opportunity to come together, and not only come together, but to be able to just laugh and to just fellowship and just to be together with each other. So I have appreciated having a pool in my backyard, because let me just tell you, even having the pool in the backyard, it's pretty. You can see the lights on and everything like that, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and my husband would probably say, "Oh yeah, it's a lot of work." And a lot of times it's him and Will that is responsible for or taking care of it. But listen, you all, I have enjoyed you all on tonight. It is 7:30, and I just want to say thank you all so very much for grandstanding with Mother Teresa. I am actually going to sit out here for just a little while longer. The lights are actually, we have, my husband brought lights out so to make sure that you will be able to see me, because it's dark outside. You know, we have the little, I guess, party lights or whatever kind of lights that are up around the patio. but it's dark outside. But you know what? I can sit out here for a little while longer and just have a good time. Cynthia, I see the hearts, and thank you so very much for the hearts. You all stay tuned. I said I've got some other announcements that's coming up. You all, there is going to be, talking about this journey of life or journey through life or of life. There's another thing that I want to share with you all that's going to be coming up really, really soon. I will be introducing that as soon as I'm finished taking these classes and getting a little bit more of understanding of what it's all about. But I think you all are going to be really surprised at what I have to share, because not only do I feel like it's going to be a help and a blessing for me, but I also know that it's going to be a blessing for other people. So stay tuned. You all will hear about it as soon as I'm ready to release it. And also, you all share the live. Not only share the live when I'm coming on, but even after it's over, please share it. Or, sometimes there are conversations that I may be talking about, that it may be something that you want to share with somebody, and you may not have the words to actually vocalize what you want to say, but just say, hey, listen, I want you to listen to this 30 minutes live, and then tell me what you think about it, okay? So I want you all to do that for me on this week. All right, grandstanders, I hope you all have had a good night listening to me, and I hope you all are able to enjoy the rest of your evening. It has been a good night. It's been a good Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing you all again on next Tuesday. Who knows where I may be on next Tuesday? You all have to come back and see. You all enjoy your evening tonight, okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for all the hearts. Thanks for all the hearts. I can't tell if that is Melissa. And Sister Melissa, if you're on here, I thank you for joining me on tonight. Again, I have everything set up, but I am not sure who's all on here with me on tonight. So if I didn't call your name, my husband said earlier this week, charge it to my head and not to my heart. All right? Y'all have a great night on tonight. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Good night, Cent. Ebony Miracle, were you here on tonight? Bye-bye, everybody.